Yo, what is going on, my beer buddies? We're back again for another video on the Balanced Druid in a battleground. Kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about how things are feeling now that I think I'm level 10. I think it's levels. Yeah, so honor level 10. Have Cyclone. It's the first BG that I'm using it with. I got level 10 and then had to log off. Haven't been able to play a ton the last few days, just between work and the holiday weekend, you know, spending time with the old wife. She's not old. I don't know why I said that. You know what I mean. Spending time with the wife. Yeah, so haven't been able to play as much as I wanted. Haven't been able to put any videos out. First of all, massive thanks. The last PvP video that I put out has like over 600 views, just about. Just under from the time of this recording, which is nuts. I'm like nerding out over here to my wife, just like blown away that that many people are watching a video, and I know it's not even that much, like in comparison to some of these other guys that gets, you know, hundreds of thousands views like in the first day. Obviously, you know, that's amazing. But I mean, I'm excited to hit 500. Like last night, I was like, oh my god, we did it, 500. So huge shout out to you guys for, you know, at least watching it, and I feel like I'm getting a decent amount of likes as well, which is massive. So keep smashing that like button, subscribe. If you guys are watching this video and kind of on the fence, I can guarantee you that it will only get better from here. This is just very new and raw for me, so that's going forward, you can expect better. But anyways, that's kind of enough of that. Okay, fuck this demon hunter. He's low health. He's probably still gonna kill me. No, I don't know what he's doing. Well, he's dead. Yes, you guys saw it here first. I killed a demon hunter. So it's kind of a little bit what I want to talk about in the video today is the state of balance, the state of PvP, how I feel like things are going. And I mean, it's fun. The fun factor's there for sure. Melee is hard. It's rough out there, guys. It's a rough time to be a caster when it's dominated by melee. But oh no, cloak. Oh no, vanish. Oh, you dirty girl! Thought you were gonna get away. Maybe he's just trying to bide time, but that's fine. We're okay with that too. Yeah, so basically playing melee right now is awesome. Playing like a caster, not as awesome, but still awesome. Maybe I'll just leave that. You know what, fuck it. I'm not going to defend and sit and camp at a base in a video for you guys. Regardless if that's the thing I should do, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, so like rogues, demon hunters, windwalker monks, DK, but basically all the melee classes right now are freaking nuts. Like, I just feel like they're so strong. As I one-shot this guy. No, okay. If that would have crit, that would have been GG. But yeah, so basically things are kind of hard right now. Not gonna lie to you guys. It's been sort of challenging. But fun. You know, it's definitely, I'm still pretty new to Balanced Druid. So that's really fun watching that kind of damage. But that's the thing. Rarely can you get a full moon off. If there's a melee on you, you're lucky if you can cast anything between getting CC'd and interrupted, and then dead. Like, I feel like by the time I'm able to actually, you know, either juke cast or get out of like a stun or something, I'm dead. Like, that's kind of that simple. So today's build that I'm doing is kind of a, if I can fucking click on it right, is kind of a more tanky build. I'm using Renewal instead of the, you know, Swift Mend as my heal, and then Guardian instead of Resto Affinity. I kind of did a similar thing in one of my previous videos. A little bit was different, but basically I'm just trying to not die from melee. I definitely think there's some tuning, especially with Demon Hunters. They do insane amounts of damage. Every BG that I do, Demon Hunters are just top damage. That's not damage. We'll see by the end of the BG if any of these Demon Hunters are up top, but what the fuck? Why is nobody? No one? Hello? Anyone? Alright, well this guy's dead-a-rooney. Yeah, it's rough out there, so I don't really know. I'm not the best Druid by any means. You know, the Druid in general is pretty new to me, so it is what it is there. I know I probably have lots of room to learn, but it just seems like things are melee dominated, and it's hard to be a caster right now. Obviously when you can do this is great, but how often can you do that? How often do you get to just sit in the back and okay, I guess they didn't. I don't know if they like see my health go up or what, but okay. Alright, so basically this is my idea here. I'm like, okay, go into bear form and try not to die. A lot of times people either just are like, oh fuck, that guy must be a tank, look at his health. Or they just continue to attack me and then I die, but yeah, I've just been doing not a ton of BGs. Like I said, I'm only rank 10 or whatever, level 10, and it's just like anytime I go 1v1 versus a cast or a melee, I get wrecked, to say the least. I wish I could chase that guy. But yeah, it's just, I think without, and maybe that's it is what it is. Maybe we're not meant to be the greatest 1v1 class in the game, and I'm totally fine with that, but it just seems like I have almost no chance, which is the frustrating part. Oh yeah, you getting that. You know you are. Open up on me. Where's the rogue? He got Berserker. You know he's going to open. You know he's just itching to blow his load all over somebody. Sorry, that was kind of crude. But you guys know what I mean. You know when you get that Berserker buff and you got that full moon up and nobody's watching you and you have full astral power and Warrior of a Loon. Yeah, it's exciting. Also when you get this buff up. So let's go, since we have this base. We're actually doing alright, this PG. I kind of want to sit back and see if I can just manage to not take damage and get a full moon combo off. So we're going to sit back here, wait for them to come up here. Someone already called Ink. And who are we going to go on? I think we're going to go on this Hunter here. It's going to be tricky though. I don't think it's going to be possible. I don't think it's going to be possible for me to get 2 full casts off without anybody noticing, especially because there's nobody here. But let's give it a shot. Alright, so here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my god. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. See, that makes it worth it. That right there, I'm like, okay, it's fine. Class is fine. I don't care about melee. When you can crit for over 1 million, let's just pause from the battle real quick. Let's find full moon. Full moon hit for 1,136,000 damage. Over 1 million. Star Surge didn't crit, but it hit for, so that's like 140 or 1.4 million damage basically. Just from that, like boom, 100 freaking, I can't even count that high. I don't even know what 1 million is. But yeah, when you can do shit like that, it makes me feel alright. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. If you let me cast on you, I'm gonna one-shot you. Is basically the state of balanced Druids right now, and I'm okay with it. It's fun. It's fun being able to be like, hey, look at this perfect storm. Nobody's attacked me in the last 8 seconds. I'm gonna one-shot someone. So yeah, that's basically, in a nutshell, that's balanced right now. If you can get your cast off, you're going to fucking annihilate somebody. And if you can't get your cast off, you're probably gonna die. I think we have an okay amount of survivability as far as the casters go. Mobility is okay. It's pretty good, I guess, compared to some. And I feel like it's in a good spot. I feel like some classes are overtuned. I feel like demon hunters are do way too much damage. I get that they're squishy. Like if you get them in a stun, you know, it's kind of not really like GG, but you know, it's hard for them to recover, you know, out of that. Oh my god, are we gonna be able to do it again? Yeah, we are. Motherfucker, just let me cast on it. Okay, here's this demon hunter. Okay, that one crit. No crits. Oh my god, but we're doing so much damage. And now watch, he's gonna leech it all back. He's gonna be able to leech it all back. No, he's not. He's not attacking anyone. But yeah, see, like this right here. So there's 3 of us attacking this guy. And anyone else, like, just be dead. Anyone else but a healer would have just died there, but oh boy. Okay, so here we go. Perfect example. I don't have my cooldowns, really. This guy's gonna open up on me. Yep. I'm pre-barking that just instantly. I'm gonna try to get some rage up here. Oh, actually, never mind. So we're gonna get a root off. Sweet. He went someone else. They're going for that guy. Maybe I'll be able to get some damage up real quick before he... Oh my god. I think we almost killed him. No, except this is the downside to my build right now. I don't have any way to catch people. So let's go in here, pop renewal. Let's pop our stun. Go back out. Pop some damages on these guys. Okay. Screw you guys. I hate high school. But this is kind of has been my tactics. So like we did okay. Like that rogue didn't kick me, didn't stun me, let me get the cast off, and I almost one-shot him. Not really one-shot, but you know what I mean? So, and I feel like most of the time, you're not able to do that. Majority of the time, people are competent enough to know, like, hey, full moon, I remember her getting one-shot by that 2 seconds ago, or last BG. I'm never letting that guy get that off. And I feel like that's how it's going to be. I feel like people are going to be, like, doing everything they can to not get hit by full moon, which is smart, obviously. I mean, it's got to be the hardest hitting ability in the game. And it's just one of those things. It's like the old school Chaos Bolt. Like, you just would never want a Warlock to get Chaos Bolt off because it was just like, boom, there goes half your health kind of thing. So damage done was a... Ooh, Red Pally, Fire Mage. Wow. These Demon Hunters must not have been very good. No, I'm just kidding. But that was alright. That was a good BG. We did alright. We fucking annihilated that Hunter up at Lumber Mill. And I get really, like, scattered when I'm playing and trying to talk at the same time. So basically, I kind of want to sum things up. Balanced Druid is super fun to play. I mean, getting those, like, Full Moon, Star Surge, Lunar Strike combos, just, it feels so good to just do that much damage, especially when it crits. And then when you get one melee on you with their cooldowns, like a rogue, like a competent rogue that can, you know, knows when to CC you and not just spam like their stuns and stuff, you know, properly lines up their damage with the stun after, you know, you don't have a trinket or something. It's pretty much GG. Like, if I don't have my trinket up and a bunch of my cooldowns, and even when I do, I still just find it nearly impossible to 1v1 like a good rogue or a demon hunter. Like, there's been times where you know, that little combo there at the end where it, you know, brought that survival hunter pretty low, where I, you know, pop Astral Communion and do 2 Star Surges into like 2 Lunar Strikes with Warrior of Elune, another Star Surge, and then like I look at their health and it's full health because they were in demon form and they just leached all the damage I was able to do back and kill me like super quickly. So I know all that's going to get better as people get gear and the health pools increase and stuff like that. I definitely think there's some tuning that can be done as well. And I get that, like, I'm all for a new class and it being like maybe a little strong, like getting the hype up, and whether that's in their intentions or not is to make the new classes strong. I mean, they are. Like when Death Knights came out, they were OP. Demon Hunters seem a little overpowered, not like in the sense that they're like, oh, they're so OP, they need to be nerfed to the ground, but just like, I just think they're overtuned a little for the damage that they're able to dish out. But and I guess on the return side, if you're a class that can CC them and, you know, get them into a stun, like I feel like rogues probably own Demon Hunters for the most part. But yeah, got a little sidetracked. So basically, balance is okay. It feels great when you're able to just cast and you can kind of get your cooldowns off and things kind of line up. It feels great. But then as soon as you don't have cooldowns and a melee gets on you, it feels like crap. You just feel like helpless. And I mean, that is what it is. And maybe the trade-off is, like I was saying, being able to one-shot somebody. If that's the trade-off, to just, when you get trained, you just get owned. And this is all like 1v1, by the way. If you have a healer or somebody else who can, you know, kind of peel for you, get some like slows, stuns and stuff like that, I feel like you're good. Like in 2s, if you had like a rogue or a mage or somebody just has a little bit more control, and you have somebody else like peeling for you, I feel like it's gonna be great. I feel like it's gonna be so good. And obviously you won't need to necessarily do this to survive, and you don't need to do it now. I just have found that taking that extra flat 10% damage reduction versus the heal, you know, Swiftmend, I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't heal that much. Like, people are like, oh yeah, it's a really good heal. I get that it's on a 30-second cooldown, but there's almost never been a time where I'm like trying to get away from somebody and then Swiftmend has saved me. Like, yeah, maybe makes me survive for an extra second or two, but I just feel like it's not maybe as great as everyone makes it out to be. It's definitely good, and the passive heal's good, and being able to cast like Regrowth, Rejuve is good. But I never have time to cast my damaging spells, let alone the heal. Like, if you start trying to heal yourself, you're going to get instantly kicked, and I know you can juke and stuff like that, but so I've just found, like, with all the melee right now, just popping into bear form and trying to tank some of the damage. And Frenzied Regen, like, so it heals for 5% of your maximum health, and that's when in bear form. So when I pop this, like, boom, 20k, 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 that's 120,000 healing. You can use it twice, you know, with the rage. That's more healing than Swiftmend does. You know, Swiftmend heals for, I think, like 200,000 non-crit, you know, which is what? Like, with my health, 15, that's like just under 15% of my health healed. So I definitely think, like, this is just as good healing, you know, and that's minimum 5% of your maximum health. And, you know, so if people are damaging you, that's going to be healed for more. So I think that's just as good as Swiftmend. And then when you get this talent, where is it? I think I'm totally going to be using this in, like, BGs and stuff like that. I think this, I really like this build. And then with Renewal, having, like, a fat heal, just like, boom, 700,000 heal. Displace a Recent Wild Charge is still really good, you know, for the extra mobility. Like when that rogue got away, if I had Wild Charge, I could have charged him in bear form and rooted him, and then maybe got another cast off, or Displacer Beast, like blink to him. But honestly, the setup isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I just feel like so many people are like, oh, okay, like, I just used it. So, like, that's just, I feel like so many people just default to that because they're like, oh yeah, a blink and a heal. But I definitely think there's a lot to be said for going like Guardian Affinity, even with like a blink, just for that flat damage. I mean, in any forms, you're taking 10% less damage, so you know you can kind of calculate that as like a heal versus how much you're healing with Swiftmend and Ysera's Gift. If you're just not taking as much damage, you don't need to heal as much. So I definitely am liking Guardian Affinity a lot right now with all the freaking melee out there, and I've just kind of been playing around, but I don't think I used Cyclone once there. Oh well. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that BG there and my little chat afterwards. I'm going to be posting up some more videos the next couple days. I'm off early tomorrow, and then I have Thursday, Friday off, so it'll most likely at least be one video a day. And also, you know, let me know in the comments. I'm leveling up my Disc Priest right now. Resto it seems pretty good, but I just really like the playstyle of Discipline. It's probably not that great for PvP just because of the way the mechanics work, but you know, I'm leveling up my Priest, so if you guys want to see like the occasional Disc Priest or Shadow Priest, or even any of the other specs, Feral Druid, Resto Druid gameplay, you know, let me know. I'm pretty open. I definitely like to kind of play a lot of classes and stuff like that, but balance is for sure my main right now, so that's going to be basically what I'm uploading, unless you guys are really excited to see something else from me. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you later.